Over she comes. Ah.
Vampire bats are the only bats in the world that feed on blood.
Nocturnal animals are most active at night, and this is the time where many scary creatures like to hunt and kill their prey. Some of these animals on this list will probably make your skin crawl, or you'll develop an irrational fear of the dark and never leave your house ever again. Sound intriguing? Keep watching this video to find out what scary creatures lurk in the night, especially at number 1. Number 1 is going to surprise you. Also, at the end of this video, you guys are going to get some bloopers. Because yeah, we do mess up here a lot. How's it going, YouTube? I'm your host for this one, Landon Do Not Sing, or actually I should say Landon did not get enough sleep last night because a buddy of ours just delivered a baby. It's a healthy baby girl, and she delivered 5 in the morning, so yeah. Super tired for this one. I feel like a zombie, but I'm gonna try to film this video with a lot of energy for you guys, although I barely got sleep. And in the comment section below, let me know what scary creatures might be lurking at night. One time I saw my own reflection in the dark, and let me tell you, I've still never gotten over it. Pretty damn terrifying. Alright, let's get right into this list. This is the top 10 scary creatures only seen at night. This creature will make your skin crawl in at number 10. Now we're talking about the ONYCHOPHORA, otherwise known as the velvet worm. These guys have been around for about 500 million years, but don't be fooled by their small size. There are 180 different variations of the velvet worm, and they can be found in moist, dark places all around the tropics like Australia, New Zealand. They have lots of tiny stubby feet, but each foot has a hooked claw. They are also known to be ambush predators, so they like to hunt other small insects at night. In order to catch their prey, they will squirt a sticky slime that quickly hardens. After the prey is immobilized, the velvet worm will bite into it, inject them with digestive saliva that will help them liquefy their insides so they'll become easier to eat.
Now all that remains is for the velvet worm to rip off pieces of the unlucky bug, soften them up with digestive saliva, and then down the hatch. Or whatever passes for the hatch in a velvet worm.
Okay, what the heck is this thing? He might look small, but he is definitely one of the scariest worms I've ever heard of. Imagine being swarmed by a group of these things while you're camping in the Australian outback. comes climbing onto this list at number 9.
And the nocturnal animals emerge from their hiding places to hunt. This is the a lemur, and probably the world's strangest mammal.
I don't know if this creature is one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen, or it's actually kind of cute. I don't know. It looks like it crawled straight out of hell and had one of the roughest days of its life. Eyes are actually thought to be evil spirits. People who are native to Madagascar say that the eye represents an omen of bad luck. So for this reason, they will be killed on sight. A lot of people in this area will resort to illegal hunting, or they will destroy their habitats. All of these things have put these creatures at risk of becoming extinct. But let's get back to another reason why these creatures are so damn creepy. They have a really unusual feeding ritual known as percussive foraging. So basically what that is, well, they will tap on trees to locate bugs, and then they will chew a hole into the wood using their long incisors, and these things are slanted forward. Once a small hole has been eaten out of the tree, the eye will insert his creepy super long middle finger to pull the bugs out. If I saw this thing lurking in the jungle with his long middle finger, I'd be running in the opposite direction, and you know what? That's a little bit rude, buddy. You flipping me the finger? I mean, why does it have to be his middle finger as long as one? Why can't it just be like... Hyena makes its way onto this list at number 8. There are many reasons why you wouldn't want to come face to face with the hyena. First off, hyenas love to come out at night. They can live in a wide range of different habitats, such as the savanna, forest, the desert, the mountain terrain, and they also live in the Lion King. They're actually cannibals, and they will attack and eat other hyenas, including their young. So yeah, they're pretty savage beasts. And probably one of the scariest sounds that you'll ever hear is the sound of their laughter. Apparently if you hear them laugh, you're in a whole lot of trouble because it signals that the hyena is excited because they found their next meal. And in case you guys haven't figured it out yet, their next meal is you.
Roxy. Yeah, let's go back it just a little bit. About 95%
90% of their diet comes from their own kills, which is usually carried out by a pack of 80 hyenas. So if you spot one, you're probably gonna die because that's one and there's 79 elsewhere. Pretty close by. Swimming into this list, and at number 7 we have the wolffish. And yeah, they're as terrifying as they sound. Thankfully they are in the water, so we can easily avoid them. Wolffish are very vicious predators with a large head, powerful jaws, and super large canine teeth. They can reach lengths of up to 5 feet long, and they won't hesitate to bite humans if they are provoked. I didn't even know that these things existed in the first place. Well, take a look at this clip right here. You'll probably never want to go swimming ever again.
Over she comes. But fantastic, here we go. That's a result, that's a result, that's lovely. So here we are, this is the wolffish.
I think I'm gonna have nightmares about their razor sharp teeth. And after doing the research for this list, I'm giving myself a 7 p.m. curfew. Number 6, we have cougars. And no, I'm not talking about the older woman you see in bars hitting on younger men. Although that is a pretty scary thing to watch. I'm just kidding, but I'm talking about these guys right here. If you see a cougar in the wild, chances are he's already seen you and he's been watching you. He's been watching you for a pretty long time. Cougars are probably one of the most terrifying animals that you can encounter in the North American woods. They like to stalk their prey and they can weigh up to 200 pounds. You should never turn your back on a cougar because it'll be the last thing that you do. They can jump up to 20 feet in the air and they can reach speeds of up to 35 to 45 miles per hour. Cougars like to hunt everything from moose to insects. So basically nothing is safe. Let's keep this list moving. In at number 5, vampire bats. Did you guys know that vampire bats live in colonies that contain anywhere from 100 to 1,000 members? Colonies that have only 100 bats can drink the entire blood supply of 25 cows per year. I mean, that's a pretty unsettling fact. If you put that into perspective, a cow has about 39 liters of blood and humans only have about 5 liters. So if their favorite thing on the menu changes from cow to humans, we're in a lot of trouble here. A larger colony of vampire bats could kill 1,900 humans a year, and this could be a serious threat to our own survival. And let's not forget about their razor sharp fangs that can easily pierce through your skin. Vampire bats also have the ability to infect humans with rabies. It might be rare, but it does happen. So let's just hope for our sake that vampire bats don't get desperate enough to start snacking on us, because yeah, that could be a pretty serious problem. And not to mention, I would probably never want to leave the house ever again. Scorpion stings us in at number 4. Scorpions are nocturnal creatures. They like to spend their days hiding under rocks and in small crevices, and then they come out at nighttime and hunt in the darkness. They're carnivorous creatures and they paralyze their prey using their venomous stinger. If that doesn't sound terrifying, then I don't know what is.
Scorpions tend to stay away from us, but they also love the dark spaces that houses and old buildings provide. Your typical scorpion is passive and defensive, but some scorpions are known to be aggressive. When hunting, they use their pinchers to grab hold of their prey before injecting it with venom from their stinger. While scorpions use venom to kill or sedate their meals, only around 40 types actually have venom that's dangerous for humans.
Okay, did you guys know that a scorpion can live a full year without food? I mean, I could probably do an hour. And they can stay underwater for about 48 hours and survive. So yeah, scorpions are beasts and they're pretty much indestructible, like a cockroach. Larger scorpions can eat large prey such as small rodents and lizards, but basically they will eat whatever they think is appetizing. Oh, and a hungry female scorpion will eat her own babies if her food sources are scarce. Surprisingly enough, scorpions aren't that dangerous to humans, and if an adult is stung, you know, you're gonna live. You're gonna be alright. But I don't know anyone who would willingly want to be stung by a scorpion, and I definitely don't want to stumble across one when I'm walking out at nighttime. Well, we've already established that my curfew that I've set on myself is 7 p.m. so I'm never gonna see nighttime. Crawling up this list or down this list, this depends on how you see it, we have the tarantula. A lot of people's fears. A lot of us give tarantulas a bad reputation because of how they are portrayed in movies and because their scary appearances. But in reality, they're actually pretty peaceful creatures when it comes to interacting with humans, but I still have zero interest in ever meeting one of these things. Tarantulas have been known to be able to eat birds, but majority of them like to snack on whatever insects that they can find. Some larger tarantulas will feed on snakes, frogs, and mice. They're also known as ambush predators, so they will hide and wait for their food, attack them when they get close, and then attempt to kill them as quickly as possible. And they do this by using their venom. If that's not scary enough, they turn their prey into soup before eating them. So they will inject strong digestive chemicals into their prey, which causes their insides to liquefy, and then the tarantula will just suck it up. If you're still not convinced that these tarantulas are pretty terrifying, take a look at this clip.
They're about as long as a cheetah's claws and a good deal sharper. She could give me a really, really nasty bite. So I just want to be ever so careful. This is the Goliath bird-eating.
Is this real life right now? Alright, let's move on. Let's move on to the Tasmanian devil. This devil himself comes in at number 2 on our list. The Tasmanian devil live in the south of Australia. I have seen one, not in the wild, because that would be terrifying. And they're known as carnivores, semi-nocturnal, and highly aggressive animals. They have one of the strongest bites in the animal world. Their bites are so strong that they can actually bite through a metal trap, so human bones could be a breeze to bite through. They also like to eat their own prey in a group setting, tearing the meat and limbs off of the carcass. On average, they eat about 15% of their body weight each day, but if they have the opportunity to eat more, they can eat about 40% of their body weight in just 30 minutes. How could something so small and this cute creature be so deadly and vicious?
This fiendish fighter may look cute, but its name says it all. The Tasmanian Devil.
Honey badger brings us to number 1. Okay, don't be fooled by this name. I know honey, when you put honey in a name, it's usually sweet, but in this case, I don't think so. Honey badgers have the ability to be extremely aggressive. They're known to bite the heads off of snakes and munch on scorpions. They look friendly and cuddly, but trust me, you don't want to go anywhere near these things. For the honey badger, literally everything is on the menu. They've eaten things such as beetles, lizards, birds, crocodiles, and even large pythons. Oh, and they also snack on the highly venomous black mamba snake. Their teeth are also incredibly strong. They can bite down with enough force to break the shell of a tortoise. The honey badger is extremely intelligent as well. They have the ability to break through locks on fridges, and they will stack rocks into piles so that they can climb over walls. So basically none of us are safe. They are also some of the most fearless creatures, and that's exactly why I never want to meet a honey badger. Well, here's a clip I found for you guys of a honey badger battling a male lion. If I come face to face with a lion, I would just fall over and accept my fate. I mean, at that point, what can I really do? But this honey badger, well, he's pretty savage. I'm not savage. Well, there you guys have it. We made it to the end of this video. It's gonna be time for bloopers. I was your host, Landon Do Not Sing, and I gotta go get some sleep. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next Most Amazing Top 10 video. Alright, here's the bloopers. And you may not want to leave your house ever again. Sound intriguing? I just went through puberty, jeez.
I couldn't even hear that.
That was a loud screech. This creature will make your skin crawl in at number 10, and we're talking about the ONYCHOPHORA. What the heck?
ONYCHOPHORA.
Huh?
ONYCHOPHORA.
ONYCHOPHORA. And we're talking about the ONYCHOPHORA, otherwise... Huh? Oni. What's aye? What's the heck?
Aye. It's the aye.
Hi.
Thing with the weird claw, the lemur.
I don't get it.
That's his name.
His name is I?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if it was like...
I wasn't trying to make a joke.
It's just like an expression. It's I.
No.
I.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi, mate.